Well, greetings once again. This is Dr. Bill Bailey, and this is the Chromest Netcast. Now, we're going to talk all things Chrome, all the shiny information about Chrome on this Netcast. And, of course, you know I'm a big fan of Chrome, Chromebooks, Chrome boxes, all the various Chrome devices. But here's a question for you. Would you buy a Chromebook over a Mac? In other words, a Mac notebook. That was the question asked by an article that was posted here in Gizmodo by Matt Novak. And he makes a good case that a Chromebook can be a good alternative to a Mac laptop. Now, of course, the difference in price is huge. We're talking $1,200 to $2,000 for a Mac laptop, as opposed to $159 to $200 and some dollars for a Chromebook. So, how could they possibly compare? Well, his point is it depends on your use case. That is a very good point. It depends on the use case you have. If you mostly spend your time on the web, if you mostly access, let's say, Google's text editor or their spreadsheet or any of their other tools, then a Chromebook is the perfect environment for that. They designed it for Google applications. So he makes the point that he uses his Chromebook when he's out and about. I mean, think about it. Particularly if you're in a big city, as he is, and you somehow lose your Chromebook, well, that is bad. But there's no data local on the Chromebook. It's all in the cloud. And so he's lost a Chromebook. He has to replace it for maybe $150 to $200. But a MacBook, his data is on it, his personal information, and it's way more expensive to replace. That's just one of the many things, one of the many reasons why a Chromebook could be a good answer for you. So, something to think about. But that headline caught my attention. Would you buy a Chromebook over a Mac? What? Well, I'm a fan of, I have a MacBook Pro. I have a 17-inch, the last 17-inch MacBook Pro they made, and I love it. But I also love my Chromebooks, and I have a few Chromebooks. So, it depends on your use case. That's the key. All right, this is another article from June the 1st. Chrome is here to stay. Now, the example or the discussion that people have been having about Chrome's death has been greatly exaggerated. There's no question about that. It is not going away. What they're doing is they're taking Chrome and they're taking Android and they're merging the best features of both. Chromebooks will still exist, Chrome will still exist, but it'll have the benefit, the advantages of having Android applications available for your Chromebook. So it's really good here. The author here, Emil Protolinsky, I hope I'm getting close on that, Emil. Rumors that Google would merge Android and Chrome OS or even just outright kill Chrome have been coming and going for years. But at its I/O 2016 developer conference, the company fully unveiled its grand plan. Android and Chrome aren't merging yet, but their best features are being ported over to the other. For instance, Android is going to get Chrome's update technology, which is good. Chrome updates in the background without you even being aware of it. Android gets that. Chrome gets Android applications. So you'll soon be able to use your Android applications right there on Chrome. And the next article I have, well, it's not really an article, it's a post of a YouTube video, shows a demonstration of Android apps running on Chromebooks. It also has a discussion of Chromebooks as a cloud client, which I think is something that's going to be a really important use case. As more things go to the cloud, Chromebooks will be more and more leveraged as the client side of that cloud technology. So I tell you, Chromebooks are where it's at. Now let me give you a real good tip. This is an article from PC World by Chris Hoffman, and it's talking about the fact that Google has just released a new Chrome OS application from Google, not third party, but released from Google, that allows you to map Windows, PC Fileshares. So if you have a local network, as I do here in my home, I have a file server, and that file server allows me to store data. That file server is backed up, but if I connect to it through a Windows machine, I have to connect as a file share. Well, a Chromebook up to this point hasn't been able to do that unless you use third-party tools, but now a Google application allows you to map those file shares to your Chromebook or Chromebox or whatever you happen to be using. The app is available in the Chrome Web Store, and it's called Network File Share. If you download that app to your Chromebook, set it up, and map your drive from your local home network or business network, whatever, and you put in your credentials, you'll be able to map a file share. That's pretty handy. Now, as I said, there were third-party apps that already did this, but this is from Google, so it's fully supported, which is great. Also, people are embracing Chromebooks. This is an article from ZDNet by Adrian Kingsley Hughes. It's dated June the 9th, so it's very recent. And he's talking about most of us are wasting money on overpowered, overpriced laptops because we've been sold on the idea that we need them. Well, we really don't. There's a better solution, and that's the Chromebook. And he goes into talking about pretty much what we just talked about earlier, that Chromebooks are useful for certain use cases, and more we're using web-based applications. So therefore, the Chromebook is the way to go for those kinds of applications. Really good article. He talks about all the advantages of Chrome, the backups, the fact that you get security updates automatically, easily, all the things we've already kind of discussed in the past. But if you want to surf the web, look at cat videos and things of that nature, which of course I love to do, I'm a cat fan, then you can use a Chromebook for that. Chromebooks are lighter, they're cheaper, easier to deal with, and can do just as much as a regular laptop when it comes to the web surfing part of things and use of web applications, which more and more, that's what we're doing, is web applications. So, trust you learned some things, trust you found out some information that helps convert you to a Chromest. And that's what I am, as a Chromest. And I encourage you to continue to watch us here on the Chromest Netcast. Join us again, and remember, all the shiny information about Chrome is right here on the Chromest Netcast.